shepherd me. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you call me, I will run to. Lead me, God. Lead me, God. I will trust you with all my heart, and I will not be shaken. Yeah, God, yeah, God, yeah, God. I will not be shaken. My God, my God, my God. 'Cause you're a firm foundation. I will not be moved. Yeah, 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 yeah. You're a firm foundation. Come on, sing with me. I will not be shaken. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood, and righteousness. 'Cause you're a firm foundation from the beginning to the ending. Yes, you are. You're a firm foundation. You're a firm foundation. I will not be shaken. I will not be moved. I will not be moved. I will not be moved. Yeah, 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 yeah. 'Cause you're a firm foundation. You're a strong foundation. You're a strong foundation. You're a strong foundation. Hey, I will not be shaken. Hey, hey, no matter what comes, no matter what goes. You're a firm foundation. My. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest rain, but wholly lean on, but wholly lean on you. Yeah, but wholly lean on, but wholly lean on you. Wholly lean on you. Oh my God, wholly lean on you. Wholly lean on you. My God, wholly lean on. Wholly lean on. Jesus, Jesus. Oh, Christ the solid rock I stand. All of the ground he's sinking sand. All of the ground, all of the ground, my God, all of the ground is sinking sand. On Christ the solid rock I stand. All of the ground is sinking sand. All of the ground is sinking sand. Can y'all sing that one time with me? On Christ, sing it with me. On Christ the solid rock I stand. All of the ground is sinking sand. All of the ground is sinking sand. Sinking sand. You're a firm foundation, Jesus. You're a firm foundation, Jesus. You're a firm foundation, Jesus. You're a firm foundation, Jesus.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. You know he's a firm foundation.
Your firm foundation.
He's a
Your
firm foundation.
Your firm foundation. Your firm foundation.
You know it and believe it today.
Your firm foundation.
Put some red stuff in the comments. Put some red stuff in the comments. God, you are a firm foundation. God, we thank you for today. We thank you for your presence. We thank you for your power. We thank you for your spirit. We pray that you would come before us, sit with us, go before us. Mark today by your presence. Be with us in Jesus' name. Amen. It's hump day, y'all. It's Wednesday. I'm here to help you get through the week. Let's go. Good news today. Thanks for tuning in. Let's go.
Everything's gonna be okay. Gonna hear some good news today.
Come on.
Oh, joys, pains, ups, downs are working all day. Everything's gonna be okay.
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son.
Everything's gonna be okay.
And whosoever will believe in him shall not perish but have
Everything's gonna be okay.
everlasting.
Come on.
Hear some good news today.
Tell somebody everything's going to be okay in the comments.
Y'all
Let's
ain't
go.
see this coming. Get ready to catch this.
Hey.
Come to snatch your righteous mind, not your edges. God is the goal, and then there's the period. This thing is real. Woo-cha, we serious, intentional, the original. God is in control. Do it for your soul. Gotta let the whole world know. Hey yo, hey yo.
Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Gonna hear some good news today.
Yo, everything's gonna be okay. Hey, God's gonna make a way. Let the people say everything's gonna be okay. Tell somebody, show somebody some love. Let them know everything's gonna be okay. Comments. It may be a rough week for you, but let me tell you, God is on the throne. God is in control. If you trust him, if you hang in, if you hold on, hang in, hold on. He's on the throne. Hang in, hold on. He on the throne. I feel a little Bernie Mac in my spirit. Hang in, hold on. He on the throne. He's on the throne. Ain't nothing you going through. He ain't going to bring you all the way through. So let me encourage you. Everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Psalms. We're talking about stewardship and how you're stewarding what God is giving you. What are you doing with what he's giving you? What are you doing with what he gave you? What he's put in your hands, what are you doing with it? Are you caring for it wisely? Are you stewarding it wisely? We'll talk about several areas over the next few weeks. If you're following along with us on the weekend, on Sunday mornings, I do sermons on each of these, but then, here on Good News Today, we just remixing, uncut, splicing it, turning it up, turning it down, flipping it over. We just rocking it out. So you should get the sermons and then just hang with us through the week. And I'm going to daily walk you through it. What's up, y'all? What's up, Shan? How you doing? It's good to see you. Kay Camille, good to see you. Brenda, Sister Brenda James, Sister Chastity, Rhonda, Valerie, our people, we in here. Randa, so good to see you. Marlene, Tanya, to all my people in the struggle. So in Psalms, it talks about this idea. It says, Lord, teach us to number our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom. Really, really simple. He just saying, yo, will you number your days? Will you be intentional with your days? Will you stop living recklessly out here in these streets? Will you stop living recklessly out here in these streets, just kind of doing you, not being intentional about your days? God has given you time. God has given you time. Remember yesterday? No, Scooter. Yo, yesterday was so fun. If y'all missed yesterday, go back and watch yesterday on YouTube. Check it out. Like and subscribe on YouTube. You just go good it. But anybody got a null scooter in your spirit? I'm not gonna have God's purpose, because when you say yes to Jesus, that's your daddy, and he's giving you purpose, and he's provided some promises that you can take to the bank, yo. And he's got a plan for your life. He's got a plan for your life. So you've got resources. Yeah, you got resources. They in there, you got resources. And you've also got breath. The only thing keeping you got time, you got resources. You can get to your purpose. The only thing that's going to keep those things from coming together is poor stewardship. You not stewarding your time in a way that gets you to the resources that God has for you, so that you might then fulfill your purpose. The end goal is not the resources. The resources and the time just help you to fuel who God's called you to be, do what God's called you to do, fulfill the assignment and the calling that's on your life, so that one day when you see him face to face, he'll say, well done. You killed it. I put some stuff in your hands and you did great work with it. Well done. How are you stewarding your time, though? You got to count your days. You got to count your days. You got to be intentional about your day. Bring intentionality to your day. And that doesn't mean, and I'll say it again, because I know y'all, that means let me fill my day with purpose. Let me go after. No. Because a part of your purpose and godliness is rest. So you've got to fill your days with purpose. And a part of your godly purpose is rest. So if you're a workaholic and your days have been packed in the name of urgency and mission and godliness, you are sinning. How about that? That's what you ain't gonna hear in these super spiritual streets. Folks telling you what sin is and that you are sinning. That's a sin. If you out here working and you're a workaholic because the mission is so great and I ain't got time to sleep, I ain't got time to rest, I gotta save. No. God is shaking his head at you and saying, you trying to be God, not trying to be good. I know that looks good, but no. What you're trying to be is God. I'm the only one not sleeping in this relationship. And if I'm up, why are you up? Your lack of rest is an indictment on God's power and sovereignty. Let me say that again. Your lack of rest is an indictment on God's power and sovereignty, because you low-key saying, God, I got to do it because I don't trust you to do it. You'll never say it with your mouth, but you'll say it with your calendar all day. And I'm talking to a certain sliver, to a certain demographic, because some of y'all, you ain't got no problem. You like, God, you do it all. And you like, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't talking to you yet. I'll come for you in a second. Yo, lazy behind. Get up and go do something. Your calendar don't scream, I got it. Your calendar screams, I ain't doing nothing. I'm lazy. I'm unintentional. I have no purpose. Hello, and here's somebody. But some of y'all, let me get back to, I'm jumping back and forth. I'm double dutching up in here. Some of you are up because you don't trust God to be good. And you feel like you've got to work hard to make sure everything is okay. And before you even start working, God is so good. I'm not working so that everything can be okay. I'm working so that I can be who God's created me to be and to fulfill my purpose and to play my role in God's sovereignty and his purpose and his plan. I just want to be a part of his plan. So I work for his glory, not so everything can be okay. Everything's already okay because of who my God is. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what's driving your work is everything. And there's no way you'll fully count your days and be intentional with your time if you think you the savior. If you think you God. Some of you working hard, not because it's good, but because you think you God. And it's an indictment. What you are saying to God with your actions is I don't trust you to get this right. So I can't afford to rest. I can't afford to sleep. I can't afford to relax. I can't afford to let it go. I am holding on this whole way because I don't trust you to carry this thing to the fulfillment. And I know you will never say it with your mouth. You'll never say it with your mouth, but you say it with your actions. You say it with your calendar. You say it with your leadership, with how you lead. You lead in a way that makes everybody dependent upon you. And if you can't come, this thing can't happen. Why? Because you postured yourself as the God of the event, not the servant and the steward of the event. Count your days. You better do a better job with your time. You're treating your time like you God. You need to treat the time like he's God and he's good. And it's a blessing to be used by him. So you get to be a steward and a servant. That's what you get to be. That's the only job that's available. The God job is already taken. So will you stop sitting in his chair? Hello in here, somebody. Hello in here, somebody. So it's an invitation for participation with God's glory and what he's doing in the earth. And that's a joy alone. That's the joy alone. So I done got invited in. Don't let me show up and be the God seat. But then also don't let me show up and take no seat. See, some of you be like, well, God's just going to do everything and I'm just going to sit here and do nothing. No, you got to move the stone. Y'all know what I mean by that. You got to move the stone. You got to move the stone. Jesus comes and he's going to heal Lazarus. He's going to heal Lazarus. Mary and Martha, I'm here to heal Lazarus. And they salty because he was late. But then Jesus does something so interesting. We've talked about this before. Jesus does something so interesting. He says, remove the stone. Now, y'all, this is a big stone. Number one, this ain't easy to get this thing out the way. And low key, they got a low key attitude with him because Lazarus died and Jesus should have been there a long time ago. And he didn't showed up late, 4 days late, and now talking about some move the stone. We didn't already had a program. We didn't sing. We got chicken and pound cake and Kool-Aid punch. We got church punch in the white styrofoam cups. We got the little cookies. That's the little flowers that you can put on your finger and walk around. We got a program over here, Jesus, and you showing up late, disrupting our program. And then he says to them, all right, he's not dead, he's asleep. And then he says, all right, I'm gonna raise him from the dead. I'm about to do it. Roll the stone away. Y'all move the stone. I don't know about you, but I didn't already had 2 pieces of chicken. That's right, Chastity. I done had some funeral punch. I done had 3 of them rolls that Sister Jenkins made. I didn't had Connie's macaroni and cheese. I didn't had Alma's rolls. I didn't had what's Obadiah's wife. I didn't had her dressing. I can't think of her name right now. I didn't have Sister Jenkins. I didn't had her dressing. And now you talking about some roll the stone. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. Jesus, if you got the power to raise him from the dead, I mean, can't you? Like, seriously, yo. Seriously, like, if you got the power to raise him from the dead, ain't you got enough power to move this stone out the way? Can't you roll this thing out the way? Why I gotta hurt my back rolling this stone away when you sitting here, you can just wink and it roll on away? Jesus says, I'm gonna do what only I can do. You can roll the stone. You want to trade places? I roll the stone and you raise him from the dead. Let's do that then. I roll the stone away, you raise him from the dead. Implication, if you think you're going to just sit here and be a spectator of this miracle. No, I need you to be a participator in this miracle. If you think you're just going to be, it's not spectation. It's participation. I'm inviting you to participate in the work that I'm doing. The reason why you need to be intentional with your time and count your days and leverage your moments is because God has given you a divine invitation of participation in the work that he's doing in the earth. You get to partner with God today. You get to participate with God in his will and his purpose and his plan in the earth today. You get to roll a stone. Can you imagine the folks that rolled a stone when they was telling the Lazarus story years and years later? They was like, oh, he's like, yeah. You know, Jesus raised from the dead, but we was the roll the stone. We the stone rollers. We the stone rollers. They made a group, went on tour, telling people the story. We the stone rollers. The stone rollers from Lazarus. Yeah, we was that. That was us. We participated. You know, Jesus was there. He did his thing. We did our thing. It was a beautiful thing. We worked together. It was amazing. The stone rollers, the roller stuff. But where you think the Rolling Stones came from? That's where they got their inspiration from, the group, from the Lazarus group, the Stone Rollers. They said, you know, Rolling Stones. What we do is we roll stones. We participate with God. We get stuff out the way so God can do what he can do today. That's what we do. We the rolling stones up in here. We rolling stones out the way so God can do what he gonna do today. Any rolling stones in here today? Any rolling stones in here today? I'm telling you, there's stones he wants you to roll today. There are things, there are ways he's saying, come on, participate. I want to do something new on the job. I want to do something new in your office. Come on, participate with me. Participate. Show up. Show up. I'm going to give you some wisdom today. Come on. You're going to participate in being a blessing to somebody that don't even know it. Come on, show up, show up. Go into the grocery store and lose your little attitude. And when you're at the checking line, actually look the lady in her eye and say, well, how you doing today? It's good to see you. Thank you so much for serving us in a time of COVID, and just be a blessing and don't be a jerk today. How about that? How about you roll them stones and watch God? But she may go home and say, you know what? I met the sweetest man today. He actually cared about how I was doing and thanked me for my service. It just made me feel good. We need some rolling stones, folks. We need some stone rollers. Can I go a little deeper? Can I go a little deeper? I got one more. I got one more. Can I go a little deeper? Y'all gonna hang with me? I got eight minutes. Can I go a little deeper? Listen, if I gave you, listen to this. If I gave you $86,000, well, no. If you had $86,400, you had $86,400. And I stole 10. I just stole 10. Would you get so mad at me that you just throw away the other $86,400? Would you be so mad that I stole $10 of your $86,400 that you just throw away the whole other $86,400? Somebody did that. Somebody did that. They threw away $86,390 because somebody stole 10. True story. True story. Somebody threw it away. Now, it wasn't money, it was time. And that somebody is some of you. Not only being intentional with your time, but guarding your time. You will have a 10-second encounter where somebody will do something dumb with you. Do something crazy with you. You will throw away the other 86,390 minutes you have in a day. You would throw away the other minute because somebody took away 10 minutes of you. You will throw away the value. You know how valuable your time is, more valuable than the 86,000 cash. That's how many minutes we got in a day. 86,400. In 10 bad minutes, and some of y'all will throw away 86,390. Don't waste your time on folks that didn't wasted your time. It's one thing for them to waste your time. Well, they already wasted 10. Now you gonna waste 86,390 because they wait. Don't waste your time because they did. Some of y'all, this is you. This is you. Like if you stop this, you'll get your life back. You will have a bad encounter with a waitress, or somebody will say something crazy to you on the internet, or somebody rub you the wrong way in the house or something like that. And it's 3 hours later, you still talking about it. Girl, how you doing? Child, my nerves is bad. I'm hot. Let me tell you what Sheila did this morning when I got to the office at 8 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. You still tripping on Sheila. You get home, honey, how was your day? It was all right, child. Sheila got me hot this morning. Let me tell you what Sheila did. Sheila didn't took over your whole day. Sheila at home having her margarita, got her toes out by the fire, nestled together. She chilling, and you at your house still talking about what she did. You didn't gave her now 70-some thousand minutes on the way to her completely taking your whole day. Come on, guard your day, guard your time. What are you doing? Just because they wasted it don't mean you then throw away the rest of your day. Touch somebody and tell them, let it go. Come on, touch somebody, tell them, let it go. I see y'all asking for it. Let it go. It's your time. Don't waste it. Stop giving away the whole day. Stop retelling the story. Because listen, you ain't let it go till you can stop retelling the story. If every time they bring it up, somebody it'd be 4 weeks later. Hey, I was working with Sheila. She was really good on the project, child. Well, let me tell you, she might have been good today, but let me tell you what Sheila did. It was a Tuesday morning. I'll never forget. You ain't let it go because you're still telling the story. Some of you need to stop telling the story. Stop replaying it. Get it out your mouth so that way you can get it out of your mind. So that way you can get it out of your heart, because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. You still hurt in your heart. You still hurt. Is that what they call it? You still, what is it? Butt sore? Is that what they call it? I don't know what they say, but it's still, you still butt hurt. That's what it is. Any butt hurt is butt hurt, which I don't even know what that means. I guess it means if you butt hurt, it really hurt. You know what I mean? Some of you still butt hurt. You just need to let it go. Or if you can't let it go, go have a conversation with Sheila. Go have a conversation. I have a 2-tier barometer. If I can just let it go and work it out, I'll let it go. But if I see that thing still keep coming, I still got to keep, but if I keep telling the story, if I keep living it, it's like, okay, this warrants now a conversation. We need to work this out. Or I need to go to my therapist, or I need to pray about it. I need to surrender. I need to take the next step because this thing done got me in my feelings. Dawkins got a new album out that says, got me all up in my feelings. And then what's the Jasmine Sullivan song? Pick Up Your Feelings. I think, pick up your feelings. Some of you just need to pick up your feelings, because you're going to mess around and give them 86,390 minutes. And hey, the message this week and what God is trying to get you to understand is that those minutes are too valuable. You can't afford to waste them. So a couple of questions. Who are you wasting time on? No. Let me say that better. Who are you wasting time with, and what are you wasting time on? Who are you wasting time with, and what are you wasting time on? And is it time for you to pick up your feelings and move on? Is it time for you to pick up your feelings and move on? There's some stones that need to be rolled today. Go participate with God instead of playing with Satan. Because Satan will just drop little things in your schedule just to get you off focus. Y'all do know that, right? Y'all know that some folks just didn't show up. They were sent. They were sent to you to distract you from your purpose and your plan, because they know that God will have stones set up in your day for you to move so that he can do miraculous things. But if he gets you so tripping off of the time, or you was late or whatever, you will miss the opportunity to move the stone and to see a great miracle, because you tripping because you couldn't get out of your feelings. Ask Mary and Martha. They had to get out of their feelings. They rolled that stone away. They was in their feelings. Ooh, this is so good. It's 8:30. I gotta go. They were in their feelings. They even said that he's stinking by now. He's stinking by now. Oh, so you're gonna let the risk of the stench cause you to miss the power of the miracle. That just shows me you and your feelings. You need to pick up your feelings and roll this stone. That's the word of the day. Pick up your feelings and roll this stone so that you can see this miracle. After Lazarus came up, I bet you they wasn't in their feelings no more. Lazarus came jumping out that thing. They wasn't in their feelings no more. They wasn't saying, well, Jesus, what took you so long to get here, Jesus? Oh, it smelled bad. They wasn't in their feelings then. Oh, now they in their faith. Get out your feelings. Get in your faith and roll the stone. I'll see y'all tomorrow.